Yes, this is Tech Hub, your one-stop platform for all things tech in Africa. Could the launch of Threads be the digital version of the cage fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg? Did we all misunderstand this promised cage fight in the first place? Well, let's hear from Seun Oyeniyi on what his thoughts are about the Thread app and other stories from around the world.
First off, I'm an Elon Musk fan, and I just feel like all this drama is just, I don't know, initial grab. Facebook has like the muscle, they have the infrastructure, they have the numbers. It's not because Threads is such a great app that it's racking up numbers so quickly in a short time. No, it's because you already have an Instagram that has hundreds of millions of users. So like, come on, as compared to other social media apps that have to start from ground zero. So it's not any surprise that they are raking up these numbers. It's not something special. No, not at all. I think that, personally, I feel like there's no more innovation at Facebook, like at Meta, because people are just copying everybody. Like it's the least thing I was expecting. I have been on Thread. I mean, my bio on Thread is I am an Elon fan. I'm here to see Zuck suck. So I just came to do Bible real quotes, local balance. Just say, okay, what's happening here? What's happening here? But really, man, I'm still struggling with being very, very active on Twitter and having a lot of engagement. So now I want to drag another social media app again, Thread, and do stuff. It's a lot of. I mean, I try to minimize my social media engagements. I don't live on there, so probably I'm just active on Instagram and Instagram, WhatsApp, really mostly.
I mean, it may look like they're dragging you here and there, but I mean, people would say it's healthy for competition that we have, assorted social media handles. That way, people can be controlled. That way, you have no monopoly over information. You have no monopoly over what people do or publish, and the likes. Well, thank you for letting us know that you're actually nasty on Zuckerberg's app. I just hope they don't bring policies in place that will chase away people like you who just came to see Zuck suck. Well done. And that's a nice one. I hope it works for you, Show.
I mean, I can chip this in. Like, there's a lot of conversation and narrative around censoring and cleaning up Twitter and all of that. And Thread is a good place. But man, Facebook has its allegations. Facebook has been used to stir up a lot of misinformation. So it's still propaganda. Everybody's social media. Facebook has a pending issue here in Kenya with Sama and all this. So don't even get carried away in all of that media propaganda. But I think in a business sense, there's an opportunity for Meta here to build something solid. The UI of Thread is brilliant. I love it. I enjoy it. Twitter has had a lot of problems, even from Jack Dorsey, pre Elon Musk. I mean, Jack Dorsey Twitter didn't give us an edit button. So it's just crazy. Changes were very slow. So many, if there's a competitor that can bring changes and really listen to the users and make quick changes, that's fine. From like a business perspective, Meta stands a great chance of winning this, whether they hire former Twitter employees or not. Like
the Jackpot syndrome. I mean, what's your thoughts about Hafa so far? Let's see the upside, and then if there is any, the downside.
I think definitely the upside is like for the individuals that are relocating. They are expanding their experience because they're entering new markets, expanding their network, gaining more knowledge that they probably wouldn't have gained when they're in Nigeria. Because I mean, it's one thing to work in Yabacon or something, whatever it is. It's another thing to work in Silicon Valley, where you are almost directly in contact with like the frontier of technology and the changes and the makers and of the ecosystem. So like the experience is just deeper and richer, better and wider. So in terms of like talent development, Jackpot allows Nigeria to have talent development. A lot of countries, emerging countries, have used this to their advantage, where like they have a huge diaspora talent that the government intentionally ships abroad to major countries like the US. I mean, China did this, ship talent to the US, education, science, law, everywhere. And then they have like a knowledge exchange where those people transfer their knowledge back home, and the government uses that to develop themselves, to develop different sectors. So I think like a lot of Nigerians moving there helps us to acquire knowledge at a global scale that Nigeria can benefit from. Either directly, we've seen a lot of Nigerians always come back home to give back to the economy or to their country, or just through relationships, engaging back with talent back home. So I think it's a great plus. The second one that a lot of people do not see, and I wonder why we don't see that, is that the second major contributor to foreign exchange is remittance. In terms of the downsides, we've already experienced that where are not functioning. And it's primarily because like the top talent, the CTOs managing those apps have moved, and they've not had talent to fill those roles. So you see, I mean, I don't need to mention banks, but you see apps, we're struggling with them. It is Jackpot that is directly behind that.
All right, Seun, thank you so much for joining us on the conversation.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tech Hub, for a smarter you.